What's up, Eagles fans, and welcome into the All-22 review. I'm Fran Duffy, and today we're going to take a look back at the Eagles' big win and come from behind victory against the Carolina Panthers on the road. A big team win for this Eagles team, and we're going to cover in this breakdown a little bit of offense, a little bit of defense, a little bit of special teams, but let's start on the defensive side of the football. I thought there were a lot of really important takeaways from this game, looking back and watching the film. And we'll start up front, where Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave, I thought, had really outstanding performances against the Panthers. Both of them were impactful, both against the pass and the run, and they played off each other really, really well. Let's take a look at a handful of plays from the two big guys on the inside.
The Eagles pair of defensive tackles, Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave, really made their presence felt in this one. You see here Carolina sliding towards Fletcher Cox. That's going to create that one-on-one for Javon Hargrave. He makes quick work of the guard and gets home for a sack. Well, these guys repay the favor here later in the game, where this time Carolina's going to slide towards Javon Hargrave. That creates the one-on-one for Fletcher Cox. And now Fletcher Cox, he's able to beat the one-on-one. He beats the right guard with a bull rush and gets home for Sam Darnold. Good coverage downfield as well, helping along with that sack. A little bit later in the game, Eagles lined up with two different defensive stunts. You've got an ET on one side, a TE on another. Both defensive tackles, a big part of this play, where you're going to get Fletcher Cox forcing Sam Darnold off his spot as the picker on one play, and Javon Hargrave, he's the looper on the other side. He gets home to force this incompletion on third down. Outstanding job from both Cox and Hargrave on that play. And now, just one more play, looking at Fletcher Cox. Watch the get off here. You're going to see this is going to be a sack from Josh Sweat, who's working inside, but Cox loops around. That causes the right tackle to fall off of Josh Sweat, and Sweat is able to get home for the sack. So Fletcher Cox helping to create some plays for his teammates. Outstanding example of exactly that there. One more play of Javon Hargrave. You're going to see Fletcher Cox as well. Both of these guys just getting into the backfield, being stout against the run. We saw them make plays up and down the line of scrimmage in this game. I thought it was a really impressive performance from both D tackles on the inside.
Some really good examples there of how both Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave play off each other, so I was glad that we were able to point those out coming out of this game. Now, let's go to the back end, where the Eagles' two starting cornerbacks on the outside, Steven Nelson and Darius Slay, came up with 3 picks combined in this matchup. Let's take a look at all 3 of those picks and how they came to be.
All right, let's take a look at all 3 of the Eagles' interceptions on Sunday against the Panthers. First one, first quarter, Darius Slay playing as a cloud corner in cover 2. Look at how quickly that window closes here. Sam Darnold trying to go for the turkey hole shot. Great interception at the highest point from Darius Slay. He's able to sink, eyes on the football, and comes away with the turnover, helps set up points for the Eagles offense. Later in the game, once again, you're going to get Darius Slay lined up to the top of the screen. This time, Eagles in cover 3. You've got a single post safety, middle of the field. Watch him read this route from DJ Moore, sits on top of it. Once again, playing off coverage, playing zone. He's able to see this play from snap to finish. Outstanding job finishing on the ball for the interception. And one more, this one late in the game. This one kind of seals the victory for the Eagles as they're playing some quarters coverage to the top of the screen. Once again, off coverage from Steven Nelson here. He reads the route from Robbie Anderson. He's able to jump this throw from Sam Darnold and come away with the pick along the sideline. Eagles kept secondary. Still plenty of off coverage, a lot of zone, but they're able to see the ball leave the quarterback's hand, come away with an interception. Big trio of big plays from the Eagles corners.
Perhaps no play bigger in this game than the punt block by TJ Edwards, the third-year linebacker out of Wisconsin, former undrafted free agent. Huge big play in this game. Now, we know for the special teams play here, I thought he actually had a really good game on defense as well. Let's take a look at a handful of big plays from TJ Edwards.
Let's take a look at the punt block here from Eagles linebacker TJ Edwards. It all starts with the effort and the get off here from Sean Bradley. Explodes out of his stance and not only picks off the long snapper, but takes the block from the personal protector as well. That gives TJ Edwards that perfect line to the punt point, and he does a great job of not interfering with the punter. Doesn't draw a personal foul. Eagles get the big play in plus territory. But let's not overshadow the play of TJ Edwards on their base defense. You see him here able to defeat the block from the center. It's a perimeter run. He decides that he's going to play off this block from the backside, and he's able to get home for the tackle in the perimeter run play. And then one more of TJ Edwards just attacking downhill. You're going to get some pullers here, a little bit of misdirection in the backfield from Carolina. Watch how quickly TJ Edwards presses this play downhill, and watch the form tackle in the hole for no gain. Outstanding job by TJ Edwards. Only 16 snaps on defense, but he made the most of them.
TJ Edwards, not the only linebacker that stood out to me on film. I thought Davon Taylor, who played a ton of snaps in this game, had a couple of standout plays as well. Let's take a look at some of the ways that Davon stood out on film.
ton of snaps in this game for Davon Taylor. These are just a couple of plays that stood out to me. We see him here as the weak side linebacker in the Eagles base formation. Watch him here as he's going to take on the block from Matt Paradis. He's going to stack and shed. He's got eyes on the football. He's able to control this block from snap to finish and then play off it and get home to tackle the ball carrier in the flat. Nice job there from Davon Taylor. He was able to play in reverse on a number of plays, took away some crossing routes, but I love him playing downhill in this one. And now we'll see him in the nickel, where he's just going to show that athleticism to defeat the block in space on a little quick screen pass. Watch him. He's able to stay square, defeat the block, get the ball carrier to the ground. Davon Taylor really flashed in this game.
All right, let's transition now to the offensive side of the football, where obviously, look, it was a tough go in the beginning of this game, right? The run game could not get going. There was no real rhythm to the pass game, but things really started. One of the big escalators here on that side of the football, a huge completion down the field from Jalen Hurts to Quez Watkins. It really kind of broke the offense open, and things started rolling from there. Let's take a look at how that play came to be. A huge completion on 3rd and long.
The Eagles get a big play here down the field with Quez Watkins, number 3 receiver in a 3-by-1 set. They're running a dagger concept where he's going to basically be the clear-out route for Jalen Reagor, but he does a great job of getting on top of the safety, throws a little stick at the top of the route to get the DB to open up, and Jalen delivers this throw. Outstanding ball outside the numbers while he's taking a shot. Eagles come away with a 53-yard pass play, and that all starts with Quez Watkins and his ability to get off the ball, attack the safety. Jalen having trust in his receiver to go out and get this football on a vertical deep post route. Outstanding job across the board here. Love the throw here from Jalen Hurts, who again takes a shot on the play. But Quez Watkins getting the Eagles into scoring territory.
We broke down that big punt block by TJ Edwards earlier. Well, the Eagles get the ball in plus territory, great field position, and they capitalize with a touchdown to go ahead with Jalen Hurts running into the end zone and then connecting with Davon Smith on the 2-point conversion. Let's take a look at those 2 plays and how the Eagles were able to hit play dirt on both.
Here's the touchdown run by Jalen Hurts that came after the punt block from TJ Edwards. This is just a basic zone read where he's going to read the backside defensive end. Jalen, he keeps this football. You see the DN crash inside. Nobody's scraping over the top, and Jalen walks into the end zone for a touchdown to give the Eagles the lead. The Eagles put the icing on the cake here with a 2-point conversion play. Free runner off the edge. Eagles in a tackle over set. And you're going to see Jalen shake off that blitzer, and he's going to find Davon Smith in the back of the end zone. When Jalen breaks the pocket, that's what creates that void in coverage, and Davon comes through with 2.
All right, so like I said, complete team win here from the Eagles. A lot that they still need to clean up. Plenty of mistakes on all 3 sides of the football. But I think when you look at this, to come away with this kind of win on the road, that's a really good sign of this team's ability to fight through adversity with this first-year coaching staff. Really, really impressive win on the road against a team that's they jumped out to that 3-0 start, Carolina. So a team that was playing with some confidence. Really good win there for the Eagles as they prepare now for Thursday Night Football against the Tampa Bay Bucks, the defending Super Bowl champs. We're going to be breaking this matchup down from all sides over on the Eagle Eye in the Sky podcast and, of course, on Eagles Game Plan, which will air at a special time here in the Philadelphia area, Wednesday night, 7:30. You can always check it over on all of the PhiladelphiaEagles.com and Philadelphia Eagles digital network. So make sure you go check that out. Eagles Game Plan should drop sometime on Wednesday. Until then, we'll see you next week right here on the All-22 Review.